Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. This is my review for Percy Jackson and the Olympians, episode 4. So spoilers for episode 4. If you've not seen the episode, go watch it and then come back. And yes, let's just get straight into it. So Percy Jackson and the Olympians came out a couple of weeks ago, and if you've been watching my reviews, you'll know that I've been enjoying the show so far. I've been thinking that it's quite enjoyable. It's fun to watch. I maybe didn't love the second episode as much as I liked the first, but the third episode was definitely good. And this episode continues. This episode I really enjoyed and thought it was really fun. It was a lot shorter than the other episodes. The other episodes were like 50 minutes long. This one was barely 30 minutes long. I mean, like including credits and all that, I think it would have been under 30 minutes long, which, you know, Disney Plus usually do that a lot. They have problems with making their episodes longer, and their episodes tend to end up being shorter than 30 minutes of actual content, and so that is something that really annoys me about Disney Plus. But regardless of that, talking about the actual episode itself, this was good. I really enjoyed learning more about the characters. I enjoyed learning more about Grover and about his uncle, how his uncle was a searcher who went to go look for Pan, the god of the wild, who went missing, and you know, he was obviously killed. And so that was, none of the searchers returned. So yeah, that was cool to see more character growth for Grover as a character, and also it was good to get more, I guess, world building. Also, we still have that looming sort of, I haven't read the books, so I don't know what happens. So we still have the looming theme of like the quest is going to fail, and I don't know what shape that's going to take. And even Annabeth says like it can mean a heaps of different things, and the more you try to understand it, the more confusing it will be. And so that is, a very good point, because I've been trying to wonder in what way is it going to fail, and it's just very confusing. But yeah, so this was a really good episode. I really enjoyed that fight on the train with the mother of all monsters, which is, I'm pretty sure her name's Echidna, or is that the name of like her monster? Which, by the way, the CGI in that monster was incredible. It just looked fantastic. So yeah, but they come face to face with the mother of monsters, and they have to fight her on the train, which is a pretty cool sequence. But I think the cooler sequence was in that massive arch in, like, where is it, like St. Louis or something? It's like a tribute to Athena, right? Something like that, right? But yeah, so I thought that was really cool, the fight in there. And it looked really, really cool, the way Percy's face was like sort of infected by the poison, and so it just looked cool to see that. There was some cool visuals there. But yeah, so obviously the episode ends in a pretty confusing way. As the title of the episode says, the title of the episode is "I Plunge to My Death," which ends up happening in the end. I don't think he dies. Is he dead? I don't think so. I mean, I haven't read the book, so again, I have no clue. I don't think he's dead, but I think something will happen with his father. Like he comes like into contact with some sort of underwater entity, which I don't really know much about. But it will be interesting to see next episode what happens with that. And we did sort of see a teaser trailer at the end of the episode that shows Annabeth and Grover like sort of in like a water park, and I guess they're looking for Percy, because it seems maybe that's where he is at this point, like, because that's where they're going in the next episode, and we see them reunite in the little trailer thing that they showed. And so it's got something to do with that, something to do with water, right? Like a water park. But I can't imagine he'd be in the bottom of the ocean if they're going to a water park. Again, I haven't seen the episode, so I don't know. I haven't read the books, so I don't know what's going to happen next episode, but that would be my guess, is that he's in some sort of water park at the end of the episode. That's where he gets like teleported to after he plunges to his death from the tower at St. Louis, or the shrine to Athena is what they say it is. But yeah, that was a really cool fight though between Percy and the Echidna, I'm going to call it. It was a little bit shorter than I would have hoped. I would have hoped it would have been a little bit longer. But I guess, Percy is not like an experienced fighter, so I guess him up against that thing with that tiny sword of his is not really going to do much. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Look, I'm enjoying the show. My main criticism of it has sort of been a criticism with me and not necessarily with the show, is that it does skew younger. But again, that could just be Disney, or the brand of Percy Jackson does skew younger than typical shows. And so I guess that would sort of be where the disconnect is, if there was one, which there isn't a large one. It's just sometimes some of the dialogue or some of the interactions are a little bit childish for me, but I don't know. I would have liked to see a bit more in this episode too. It was really short, and I would have liked to get like more. I feel like they could have fit more in. It doesn't feel like too much happened in this episode. Like, yep, they're on the train, they fight the monster, they go to this place, they fight the monster again. Like, there's only 2 locations they go, and so I understand they want to stretch out the story of the first book, but yeah, it'd be good if they maybe just made the episodes a little bit longer and filled them up a bit more, you know? There's room to explore more characters stuff. There's, you know, there's room to do things. If there's not too much stuff that, like, story-wise that you can do, you can add more scenes into, like, you know, give us more character work or world building or something like that, which I just would have liked to see a little bit more of. But, look, for what we got, I enjoyed what we got. I just wish we got a little bit more. But still, at the end of the day, it was still a good episode, and I'm excited for next episode. I think not too many people are watching this show at this point. I would really hope that more people start watching it, because the engagement I see on Twitter and on, like, YouTube and stuff, not that many people are talking about it. And so that's really disappointing, because I would like to see more people, especially fans of the show, talk about it on Twitter and YouTube and sort of explain what these things mean that normies like me who haven't read the books don't understand. And so that's something that I'd really like to see in the future. Hopefully the show picks up more of an audience as it goes along, because it is a good show, and I think fans of the book are happy from what I've seen. But I just wish that it got more views and had more attention than it already has, because, you know, as I just said, it's a good show. But yeah, I think all the actors are really good too. I think Walker Scobell as Percy is really good. I sort of took a little bit of warming up to get to be warmed up to him as Percy in the first episode. But by the second and third, I thought he was really good as Percy, and it's going to be really interesting to see how he progresses as a character. We also didn't see Lin-Manuel Miranda in this episode, which we saw in the end of last episode. Was the last episode or episode 2 we saw him? I don't know, but we didn't see him, which is a little bit disappointing, because I want to see what his version of the god that he's playing is going to be. But yeah, so we'll see next week, I guess. But anyway, that was my review for Percy Jackson and the Olympians episode 4. Leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts on the episode. Did you like it, did you not? Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.